Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back into the YouTube video, and Happy New Year. This is actually my first time going on Clash Royale since last year, which is pretty surprising because typically I'm on almost every day. So, I'm using what in my opinion is the best Lava Hound deck in the game right now. Lava Hound has been pretty popular recently. I'm not too sure why, but the reason why I think that is because the Night Witch pairs pretty well with it, and also I just feel like it's a pretty consistent deck. Like, there aren't too many hard counters to it if you really think about it. I mean, I'll just show you my battle log here. I beat a Golem deck, I beat a Graveyard deck, Lava Hound mirror match here, and another Graveyard deck, Expo, Elixir Golem, another Expo, but then lost a game there to that Mortar deck. So I went on about a 7-game win streak, and yeah, I'm basically just going to be playing ladder, trying to get back into the top 200, and my goal this season is to get to at least 8K. I think I can do it pretty easily. I mean, my season highest right now is 7,600, but as of right now, I'm about 500 away, but there's like, I believe, 5 days of the season left. Let me double check. I think like 5 days of the season. 4 days, 11 hours. So more than enough time. I think I should be able to get to 8K probably even by, I would say, Friday or Saturday. Would probably be like my goal. And also, if you guys would be interested in me making another video on my level 10 account, let me know, because I could do that too, trying to push to 5,500, because I'm at 5,300 on that right now, so I need to climb up about 200 trophies to get that. But yeah, just let me know. Hopefully this will be a good first video of the year. So we found a game against Lewis here. I'm pretty sure this guy runs Lava Hound double minions, so with balloons, so this is going to be interesting. When you have a Lava Hound in your starting hand, what you want to do is you want to like wait for them to make a play, and then you like can just send in a Lava Hound. So yeah, this is going to be, he's probably going to go for a Lava Hound in front of this balloon. Yeah, so there's the Lava Hound. Okay, let's go with, he's probably going to easily be able to defend my, okay, luckily that balloon didn't get a second shot. So yeah, as I said, he's easily going to be able to defend my Lava Hound, and we take a ton of damage from his. So it's pretty unfortunate that he decided to like balloon in the back first play of the game. It was pretty interesting, but it ended up working out for him. I'm just gonna Night Witch here. That's gonna easily be able to clean up everything, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I need to be aggressive here, so I'm gonna send in a Lava Hound, and the reason why I'm being aggressive is because that Night Witch, to be honest, is going to be really annoying for him to deal with. And the reason why I say that is because, like you saw there, he had to zap. And, okay, let's go for a Mega Minion here. And then I'm going to go for a Snowball, propelling the Inferno Drag back and also, like, allowing the Lava Pups to get more damage. So, yeah, the only problem for us, I feel like, is that we don't have like the Inferno Drag like he does, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to stop his Lava Hound pushes. But let's just go ahead and give him the tower. The reason why I need to give him that is because Night Witch couldn't have stopped it anyways, so I couldn't like overcommit or go in with like a poison or something like that. That would just be crazy. I'm gonna try to go in hard here, try to like spam him to hopefully take the tower here. That poison should be able to kill the baby dragon with the help of the Lava Pups, and that is definitely going to be tower down. So now he's probably going to try to build up a push in the right lane, so let's get a Night Witch down. And I'm completely wrong. He's going in the left lane for the King Tower, which is pretty interesting. I'm a little surprised he's doing that, but it could end up being a good play. We'll just have to see like what happens. I'm gonna go for Snowball, and then I'm actually gonna poison here because I feel like if I don't, that would just get way too much damage, more than I would want it to, obviously. And it looks like very interesting. He's going in for a balloon miner push right here, and I'm not sure if that was a great play. It is going to get him a hit, but now he's going to be super low on elixir. I'm going to go in with Barbarians here because knowing that he has Lightning, I feel like he doesn't have the best answers to the Barbarians. And look at that. One of them locks on the tower. Let's go for Poison right now. Oh my god, look at the miner in the back. I think if I just snowball, we should be able to take the tower here. And that is going to be a good game. And we're going to get, I would say, a relatively clean first win. I mean, definitely wasn't easy. I had to work really hard to win that. I mean, obviously, I would actually say that wasn't too easy of a matchup because his Lightning just got a lot of value against us, but then what really won me the game at the end was the Barbarians. I noticed that he didn't have, so you can see even in games like versus Lava Hound, you're still using the Barbarians because once you identify what their whole deck is and realize they don't have good answers to it, you could just like send them in the pocket like what I did because you know, obviously Inferno Drag doesn't do anything against them. Guards aren't even that good against them. And, like, Baby Dragon is, but that was getting blocked by the Lava Hound. So there wasn't much he could do for them. And then they just ended up locking on the tower and overwhelming him. So we're probably, like, one win away from getting back into the top 200. So let's go ahead and search for the next game. And hopefully we can continue our win streak. Like I said, I was already on a 7-game win streak. And I think now we're on an 8-game win streak. So we found a game here against Heisenberg. Let's give him the good luck. The last guy, I knew he was using Lava Hound. This guy, I have no idea what he's using, so we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be more of a surprise. I could Night Witch in the back here. I could also Baby Dragon. If you have a Lava Hound in your starting hand, you don't really want to make the first play. You want to react to what they do. But, like, in this situation, I don't have a Lava Hound, so I feel like I want to maybe drop, I'm thinking like a Night Witch would be fine. I don't want to drop Baby Dragon because that's like too fast and I feel like it's best to cycle a slow card. So he has the Bomber. The only card, or the only deck that uses the Bomber right now is Golem, so I'm 90% sure that that's what it is unless he's using a crazy off-meta deck. So we'll have to see here. So he's going to go for like a Mega Minion. Okay, he has a Zap, so Zap isn't usually used in Golem, so that's interesting. And he's gonna have Skarmy, so actually he's using something a little bit off meta. It probably isn't Golem. That's funny. I said that. I was like, I'm 90%. Oh well, it is still Golem, but it's a really crazy I guess Golem deck. It looks like as of right now that he has this Skarmy in it. That's pretty interesting. See what we want to do here. I might poison the Night Witch, or I might just go for... that was a good Bomber on his end. Those are just going to get destroyed. I was thinking I should have just gone in for a Baby Dragon, and yeah, I definitely would have done that had I known he was going to go in for the Bomber. So notice how I didn't snowball there. I wanted to save Elixir. I already knew that I was like down a decent a lot. I am in a miner though. The reason why is because I want to cycle and also like apply pressure at the same time. So here's what I'm going to do. We need to go opposite lane with the Lava Hound, and the reason why is because if we go same lane as him, we obviously know he's going to take the tower. I mean, things just aren't looking good for us. So what we need to do is we need a tower trade, but make sure he doesn't do too much damage to our King Tower, and then we might be in a decent situation. So let's go for a Mega Minion here, and let's Baby Dragon. And then I'm going to go for a Miner, and it looks like this is definitely a potential tower trade situation. I am in a Snowball to kind of ensure that we, like, kill that Skarmy. Actually, I don't think we're going to take his tower, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that start was really bad for us with the... like with the Bomber. I'm gonna leave it in the video, I think, because I don't think I played it like too bad or anything like that. I think maybe just the beginning of that game just wasn't the best for us with the Barbarians. I mean, typically you do want to play Barbarians on the Golem, but I think, like, honestly, the prediction Bomber, I mean, at least I think it was a prediction. I don't know if he was predicting it, but regardless, like, it still worked really well for him, and I think that is what ended up, like, for the most part, losing us the game, because if I'd played a Baby Dragon or something instead, that would have still been able to take care of the Night Witch, and then I would have also kind of saved one Elixir, because Barbarians are 5, Baby Dragon's 4, and then also, yeah, like Baby Dragon would have stayed alive. I could have like had more of a counter push. So, you know, it's stuff like that. Even like small stuff like that. You could always like look back at games and realize like if you had done that differently, you probably would have won. So it also was like, it's also a little more difficult since we were using the Mega Minion variant and not the Inferno Dragon one, because Inferno Dragon, yeah, just shreds Golem. And overall, Mega Minion's better in like all matchups except honestly Golem. Like that's probably the one where Inferno Dragon's a little better. It's also slightly better when you're versing other Lava Hound decks, but as you saw in the first game, you can still beat it. It's just, it requires a little bit more patience. So this guy's using a giant bait deck, it looks like. Could it be giant graveyard maybe? Or, wait a minute, is he using giant 3M? Yeah, so that's a little unfortunate. The reason why I say that is because since I used that poison on the minion horde, yeah, I know it looks pretty good right now since we got so much damage on his tower, but here's the, wait a minute, actually, I don't really agree with that battle ram on his end. I think he should have went opposite lane with the battle ram, because that actually, yeah, I think he messed up there, giving me all that value with the barbarians. He probably didn't know we had barbarians, maybe he did, but I don't know. I actually don't know why he did that. I think what he should have done differently is gone opposite lane, because I would have had to defend the 3M, and then I might have not been able to defend the split lane pressure. So that was pretty interesting. I also think I can ignore that, because look at that, Baby Dragon's still targeting it. So we're up elixir right now, not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm tempted to miner that, but here's the problem. If I miner the pump, there's like 100% chance he's going to catch it with the Goblin Gang. So what I want to do instead is try to apply pressure, force like elixir out of him, and then maybe send in a miner. But I don't really want to. I mean, I guess I'm gonna do it now, but like I said, he's just gonna catch it with the Goblin Gang. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, that's why I don't know. It's sometimes better to just not miner it if you know they have a Goblin Gang in rotation. Yeah, that's tempting to poison. I'm not going to, though, because I know he's just trying to bait it out, and honestly, one Elixir Collector played at 40 seconds doesn't do much for you, to be honest. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and poison the 2 Musketeers. I'm gonna go with the Baby Dragon here. We need to get Barbarians down on that. And this actually should be GG's. So, yeah, look at that. That's game. He's not going to have time to take our tower. So, yeah, I felt like I played that pretty smart. Yeah, the one thing I want to note on that game there, a lot of people, when they verse 3M, they make the mistake of, like, immediately minering the collector or, like, poisoning the collectors. But the reason why you don't want to do that is if you poison the collectors, even though it's tempting, like, that's the reason why he played the pump right next to the other one. He wanted me to poison, so then he could play a 3M and, like, a minion horde and overwhelm me. So that's not what you want to do, especially when you're using a Lava Hound deck, because you have to remember, 3M are really good against Lava Hound. So you don't want to give them that value. You want them to, like, you always want to use your poison for the right thing. In that situation, it wasn't good to poison the collector. Game was already almost over anyways, and in order for a collector to get the full value, there needs to be at least a minute, and there was only like 50 seconds left. So that's why I didn't poison it. It's just a very important thing to remember. But yeah, I mean, it's not like a bad matchup, but if you're not careful, they can definitely overwhelm you, even though the 3M aren't good right now, just because they kind of destroy like Lava Hounds pretty quickly. So we're kind of in the same situation we were after winning the first game. We're once again, I think, 1 game away from top 200 again. Or maybe after we win this, we'll be like really close to it and we'll have to win another. I'll just see where I'm at. But regardless, we're only 30 places away, so it shouldn't be too much further. And if we get like, say we verse someone much higher than us and get a plus 40, then we'll probably definitely be top 200. If it takes too much longer to find a game, I can just edit out the search time, but it shouldn't be too much worse. Like, if I find one within the next 15 seconds, I won't worry about it in the estimated time thing. Alright, yeah, that wasn't too bad. So we found a game against Nicholas here. We'll give him the good luck, and his clan is no skill graveyard, so obviously he's not a fan of Versus Graveyard. He has a bandit, so that probably means it's going to be P.E.K.K.A. At least that's what I assume, because typically the only deck that has bandit in it is P.E.K.K.A. And then with the ghost, yeah, that even more so means it's P.E.K.K.A. usually. So he's going to go with an Ewiz. We're going to want to get a poison down on it. So the poison is a little early, but I didn't want to leak Elixir. I'm going to go with Barbarians on this. In fact, I think it'll be good Barbarians just because he doesn't have a Ghost in rotation. So what he's probably going to have to do is, yeah, I was going to say like Magic Archer, which I guess works pretty well against them. But he has to spend an extra Elixir, which I guess is good for us. I'm going to Mega Minion here, and we're going to see what he's going to do. So he's going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. So we need to go for a Ghost to pull that, or Night Witch, not a Ghost. What am I talking about? I don't know why I said Ghost. I mean, he's using Ghost, but I still don't know why I said that. Okay, so we shut that down pretty easily. If he doesn't support this Ewiz, I'm just going to snowball it. I'm still going to snowball it because, remember, Ghost is invisible, so Tower is going to target that first. Wait a minute. How did the Ghost lock on the tower? Ah, I think I snowballed it for... Whoops. That wasn't good. I snowballed it forward, I think. Okay, let's relax here. You know, I feel like we're fine. We're just going to build up a Lava Hound push. And we do get the Barbarians down just in time, but I'm afraid that Magic Archer is going to line up and be able to get some chip shots on our tower. He doesn't have any other air counters in rotation after that Ewiz. So let's go for a Night Witch here. I'm going to go for a Miner right now, supporting the Lava Hound. He's probably going to go, yeah, for Magic Archer. So, pretty good poison on his end there. Is the Ewiz coming down? It should probably... No Ewiz, interesting. We're going to need to play Barbarians on that. He's going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. And then a Battle Ram. Luckily, we are back to Barbarians again. Remember, he doesn't have Magic Archer, so because he just used it, so we're free to play that kind of where it's in the kind of danger zone of the Magic Archer because he doesn't have it in rotation. And once again, P.E.K.K.A. does come down at the bridge. It's Magic Archer. Mega Minion snipe the Magic Archer. Ah, how did that happen? We're gonna poison that. So as of right now, all we need is one poison and one snowball on his tower, and that is going to wrap it up. Miner gets a connection anyways, so that is going to be good game. Really intense game there. You know, you got to be careful. P.E.K.K.A. is generally an easy matchup, especially because of the Barbarians, but you saw it got pretty intense, and if I screwed up the defense in any way, I might have had a, you know, like an even closer game than that, or I could have even lost, because you really have to keep up with their cycle, know when to Lava Hound. Like, you notice there at the end, I wasn't really playing any Lava Hounds, and the reason for that is because if I did, he would have gone in with, like, a Battle Ram, a Bandit, a Ghost, Magic Archer, all that stuff, and with going in for the Lava Hound, I wouldn't have had any Elixir defended. So, you gotta be smart when you play those Lava Hounds. And we're at 205 right now, so we're pretty close to the top 200. One more win will certainly get us it. So I guess we'll search for the next game, try to get this win, and try to get back in the top 200. If I end up losing, I still might end the video off on this, or I might play one more. I'll just have to see how I feel, how long the game is, and we'll just go from there. So I'm going to go for a defensive miner here. I was about to miner the tower, but I waited a second, and he decided to Goblin Gang, so I guess that works. Goblin Gang could mean a lot of different things. I was going to say, like, it could mean Mortar, but with the minions, that typically means that it's going to be... you know, typically that means Lava Hound, but with the Night Witch, this is looking like this could be, like... There's a lot of different things that this could be. That I'm really unsure of at this point. It could be just still Lava Hound, like Lava Miner or something. I'm just not too sure. So he's going to go for a zap on that. We're going to Snowball. That's going to push back the Baby Dragon, kill the Rainer of the Bats. I'm going to go ahead and Miner here. About to leak Elixir anyways. It also pairs really well with the Night Witch, and it's going to force a response regardless. So definitely not a bad Miner. And look at that. It forced quite a lot of Elixir out of him. I wish I had enough to play a Lava Hound there, because I definitely would have, but obviously with the Baby Dragon and just playing the Mega Bean, there's no way. But the reason why I said I wish I could have is because he spent so much Elixir there himself. What do I want to do here? So, I'm going to go ahead and Lava Hound. He's down a bit of Elixir. Not a lot, but a little bit. And the reason why I say that is because he just played a Baby Dragon. He went in for an aggressive Miner. And yeah, we do take a little damage there, but like I said, we're up a couple Elixirs, so I feel like we have a good opportunity here to... get a lot of damage in. We'll see what happens, though. Ooh, and it looks like he's going to have a giant. Hopefully he doesn't have a fireball. Or else... things are... Yeah, he has a fireball. Okay, that's not good. Because, obviously... I am in a Lava Hound here, though, being really aggressive. Ooh, this is a great poison. We're going to be able to hit the Night Witch, hit the tower. Ooh, and he played the minions right into the... Okay, I'm not going to... So notice how I didn't Miner. The reason why I didn't is because I need to make sure I have enough Elixir for defense in case he were to go in for a Giant. And he also had a Goblin Gang rotation. There's no reason to send a Miner in at that point in the game. If I did, it just would have been caught, and there was just no reason. In fact, I'm going to here go for a defensive Miner, and I'm going to go for poison on his tower. Perfect poison opportunity. Hitting the Night Witch. He's going to go for a very aggressive Giant. It might end up getting him some damage, but obviously... ooh, that Miner really aggressive too. Let's go for our own Miner here. I'm going to go for poison on his tower, trying to catch the Goblin Gang or Night Witch, whatever he plays. Miner switching up the placement, back this time. He doesn't catch it. Poison finishes off the game, and that is going to be it. We are definitely in the top 200 now because we were only 5 places away before. So that is going to do it, I believe. 184. Great video, in my opinion. I think I'm going to... Wait, should I play one more? I mean... I guess I don't have anything to lose, right? Because my season highest is 7649. And my... Yeah, and I won 1, 2, 3, 4 games, only lost 1. So if I lose the next one, I still end the video being 4-2, which is still a really good record. So why not? I mean, with the games being a lot shorter now, they're only like, 5 minutes. They can't be 6 anymore. that typically means I can get more games in because they're just not as long anymore. That's what I like about Triple Elixir. That's why, I like it's in the game, especially since I run heavier decks typically, like Lava Hound, Golem, Giant. It's better for me, too, in most situations, so I guess that's why I like Triple Elixir. But it's the opposite. If you're like a Mortar player or Expo player, Triple Elixir isn't good. Same with if you're like any kind of deck that's under 3 Elixir, honestly, like 2.6 also. But yeah, this will be the last game no matter what. So we're against Shadow here. He's going to have his own Night Witch. Night Witch is using like everything though, so that doesn't really tell us what it is. But at least we know now it's not going to be like a Wall Breaker deck or anything like that. And he's going to have a Baby Dragon too, so this could even be a mirror matchup. It could also be Giant Night Witch. There's a lot of different things that this could be. And it looks like he's going to have a Inferno Drag. So this is looking like a Lava Hound, but obviously different variant. Okay, that was a pretty aggressive Lava Hound on his end. I think I'm going to Miner here, Night Witch. So then the bats are able to take out the Baby Dragon. And then he went in for a super aggressive poison. He's going to have to defend that Night Witch. That'll, like, if he doesn't do anything, that'll basically almost take his tower. But he's going to snowball it. Wow, so very interesting start to this game. So he's going to get a lot of damage. So obviously he got the better end of that, which is unfortunate. I don't actually, yeah, games like this don't normally start like this. He just ended up going super aggressive. Like, again, I don't know why he did, but I guess maybe he wanted to because the Baby Dragon lived. And that actually, not gonna lie, worked pretty well for him. So I'm just gonna Lava Hound here. Like, if you look at my cycle, I didn't really have a better option than that, so I felt like I kind of had to. I'm gonna go for a poison here. And, I actually think we're gonna have to give up our tower here. Like I said, with him having the Inferno Dragon, it makes things a little bit more difficult for us, just because, interesting Miner. I think he's just trying to apply a lot of pressure here, but I don't know if it was the right play in that situation. But yeah, I could definitely come back, I think. We'll just have to see. Yeah, he's going all out in the other lane, so obviously he's going to give us the other tower. Yeah, he got so much damage there. I think this is going to be it. I tried my best to make a comeback, but unfortunately, yeah, I felt like that Inferno Drag really gave us problems. I tried to go for, like, Desperation Barbarians there, just knowing I'm not able to defend his push right now, because I'm snowballing it. Yeah, there's really no way. That's going to be a game. I mean, he played it pretty well, I would say. I don't know if he played it well at the start. I would say maybe it was more so just the fact that he had Inferno Drag, because that, like, even though earlier I beat that guy using Lava Inferno Drag, I felt like still just he has a bit of an edge here with the Inferno Drag. Also, no Barbarians too, which is interesting. He's got the Bomb Tower instead. But yeah, also, a lot of these mirror matchups sometimes just come down to, like, starting hand and stuff like that, because, yeah, maybe I just didn't have the best start or, like, answers to what he had. But, anyways, still think that was a great video, because we won 4 games and only lost 2. So, I think that was a solid run. And let me know if you guys want me to make the next video on my level 10 account. I could do pushing to 5,500 on that. I just got my max Night Witch to level 11 on it, so it should be a little easier. But everyone you verse is like maxed out, or level 11s who have like level 13 cards. So, or if you want, I can make another video on this account. Maybe my next video will be Friday, maybe tomorrow, but most likely Friday. And I could try to push to like 7,800 at least, or maybe even 8K on Saturday. But anyways, make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys, and happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed my first video of the year. Bye, guys.